Good morning, and how are you? I was quite surprised this morning to read purely by accident how there is a mass genocide against white people in South Africa. Obviously, this is a historical and political complication regarding this matter, because the black South Africans accused or held the argument, valid argument, that the land was seized by the whites, so therefore any negotiations is not valid, it's not contractual, because it is not white land but belonged to the black South African. I suppose it's like, in a way, black people coming to Britain or America and trying to take over the land and institute or implement, laws, which means that white people have to give up all their possessions, and black people own it, I suppose. But that is how black people in South Africa, are arguing. However, what is interesting is that the South African blacks successfully, for their sort of section, but successfully for them, that is, had access to white farmland, because Mugabe arranged that, whether through threats of violence, intimidation, horrors, etc., brutality, etc. So the white farmers ended up losing their farm. Now, what's interesting is that, I don't know how to say this, but the black people, this is how irrational and unintelligent black people are. I will make comparisons also with the South African situation with Louis Farrakhan. Here you have a bunch of ignorant, uneducated South African black farmers who knows nothing about farming, knows nothing about cultivation, and there's other factors involved in this. And yet, what's interesting is that here they are risking a race war, not even giving compensation to the white farmers, not even giving them, because they're claiming, that they're trying to get rid of pre-colonial patterns. So they're not even gonna arrange for compensation, but rather leave these white farmers with not even a pair of socks. And yet these black South Africans ended up starving. In other words, they needed the white farmers, they needed the white man. With all the violence, with all the aggression, with all the pro-consciousness, get rid of the white man, they starved themselves to death. With all that white man has to go, that white man has to go. They end up starving. Can you imagine the irony? Every time a pro-black end up getting rid of white people, they end up famished, in famine. I think people like Louis Farrakhan would take notice of that. You can't even run a goddamn farm, never mind a damn country. Look, I want you pro-blacks to come and debate me. Come and rather call me nigger, call me a coon. How about you pro-black culture to come and debate me? Why can't you even cultivate a piece of farmland? Make the soil rich and mineral. You didn't even know how to put the right seed on the ground. And one black South African farmer said he only made £72, if that, for the year. His family was starving. Why? Because they got rid of the white farmers. But wait for the shock. Wait for the shock. This is comedy. This is a comedy. They got rid of white farmers, and Mugabe, realizing his country was starving, the cheek of it, said to the white farmers, please come back and help us. Maybe we'll extend your contract for another 15 years to help us. Can you imagine? You're kicking them out, killing them, killing these white people, killing them, strangling them, shooting them, raping them. These black African savages, raping. I can never understand that. If I have an enemy, why the hell would I want to rape her? What kind of logic is that? You hate somebody, so you can come in and you ravish them. It doesn't make sense. You know, I can never understand the sickness of rape during wars. I can never understand it. You hate somebody, you want to rape them? Now you're getting pleasure from it. But anyway, so these South African blacks, they couldn't wait to get their hands on this lovely white woman. They couldn't wait. And they went in with their big dicks and raped her. They couldn't wait. But now, Mugabe says, shh, shh. You see that piece of land over there? We're too inadequate. We're too incompetent. We haven't got the skills or the engineering or the education to do it on our own, to do it ourselves. We haven't got the skill or manpower to do it on ourselves. We had oversight. Everything with black people is goddamn emotional. Never think. Have you ever seen all these blacks kill the whites in America? Kill the whites. They're sick people. They're sick. If you kill the whites, I'll give you 6 months and you die of starvation. 6 months, you die of starvation. Why? Black people, whether you like it or not, I don't give a damn. Black people can't organize. Look at the way we run our churches. Look at us. Right? The black pastor driving around in limousine while his people starving. Same as African leaders living off diamonds and gold, and the people are starving. The same thing you see in the church. Black people giving money to the black pastors, and he's living in his mansion and driving his limousine. Tell you, God will look after you. God will bless you. This is black psychology. It's a cultural sickness. We don't know how to act intelligently. We don't know how to engage politically. And that's the reason why Africa is a savage. I'm begging you, look at the psychology of the black leaders like Louis Farrakhan, with all his anti-white rhetoric, with all his anti-white. What job has he created? Instead, he was doing deals with corrupt slave masters in Darfur. He was doing deals with Colonel Gaddafi, he wants to get £5 billion, but America stopped it. $5 billion, which he would have put in his own goddamn pocket. Wait for the shock. This is same Farrakhan said white people are racist. He was doing a deal with a racist white scientist, L. Ron Hubbard in Scientology. They put money in his pocket, and the man has not even created one job. Kill the whites! Kill the whites! He has not even created one job. Whenever a black Negro is irrational, you gotta watch him. You can't trust them. I made a video of that yesterday. Don't trust rappers, don't trust drug dealers, and don't trust black leaders. They haven't got, look, I don't give a damn you hate me for this. They haven't got the skill of the white man. We're so sick in religion. We're so sick in cultural madness and superstition. We can't even farm a piece of land. And that's the reason why all you advocating killing white people, look at Mugabe, look at Mugabe. Please, white man, come back, come back. Let's extend our generosity and give you 15 more years of the land. If I was a white people, I would tell Mugabe, kiss my ass. The black South Africans end up starving. Look, can you imagine? I just robbed a bank. And I jumped into a truck, a big truck, to make my getaway. Suddenly, I'm thinking, whoa, all these gears and wow, the pedals. Oh, look at the height of this. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Can I drive it? This big truck? Can I handle it?
Cacete! Ah, pegou no tanque lá, ó. Meu Deus.
Can you imagine? It was a gallant effort from the truck driver, but he was overwhelmed. The bridge was a challenge. The farmland was a challenge, and he was overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed. They never looked at the journey. They never looked at the future, the destiny. Can we reach here? No. They just went, they jumped in the truck thinking, I can make off with this stolen loot. The bank robbery, the robbery of the land. I can make off with it. These are black people, they're irrational. Look, let me just sidetrack for a second or two. The severe riots in England, I think it was in 2011, because a black drug dealer got killed. A black drug dealer, not decent black person, Mark Duggan, got killed, a drug dealer. He was known to be a drug dealer. And the whole of England, is spread across the world, the whole of England went up into riot for this drug dealer. And what they didn't go for the police station. They went for the what they call it, PC World, Comet, all the electrical stores, and they went to do business. They weren't really rioting because they were angry. They wanted to go looting. Look, there was a bookshop, Waterstone bookshop, and when the rioters saw it, they ran away. They saw a book, and believe me, not even a stone was on that window. Why? They weren't interested in knowledge. So when they saw the bookshop, Waterstone says, the chairman of the bookshop says, we were happy because we knew these thugs, they don't want no knowledge, they don't want to read. So when they saw the bookshop and they were rioting, they ran away. Same as South Africans, same as black people, pro-blacks. They will use violence and aggression, and that's the reason why they can't run Africa. They have no knowledge, no intelligence, no organizational skills, no negotiation skills. You could have negotiated with a white South African. You could have sat down at the table and dealt with it honestly. You know full well black people can't even run a church without exploiting the people. Look at Africa starving. And the leaders in London, African leaders living in £300 million houses, 300 million on diamonds and wealth, and the people are starving. I've never seen even the Prime Minister of Britain worth 300 million. There'd be an outcry only in Africa. So what I'm saying is this: you could have sat down at the table and discussed like a human being, not wiping out people, killing them wholesale like a savage. But this is black people for you. We have no sense of reasoning. No sense of reasoning. And that's why we don't own anything. We haven't even produced a damn car. Never mind anything else. The world is developing fast, quickly and leaving us beasts or savages behind. Committing genocide against white people, and the news don't cover it. The liberal white news don't cover it. White people being raped and killed in South Africa, and nobody's covering it. Look, any mass genocide of any human being is wrong. I don't believe in it. Killing of human being, the living soul in a man, made in the image of God, and you want to kill that person. You want to slaughter that person, rape them, brutalize them. That to me is strange. It might be noble to you. That to me is strange. It's horrible. I don't even believe in hurting animals. For my subscribers, you know I'm an animal lover. I don't even believe in hurting animals. Never mind human beings. Sit down at the table and reason, says the Lord God of hosts. Reason with me. If God can reason, why the hell can't we reason? Are we better than God? White people being killed and slaughtered and raped and genocide in savage Africa. And the worst thing about it, it's a comedy. While we're killing white people, we end up starving. We end up starving. It's ironical. It's everything black people touch fail. We haven't even produced a car and put it in the market. The only thing we're good at is producing bananas and yam. That's the only thing we're good at, bananas. That's the only thing we're good at, producing bananas. That's why I never get involved with all these pro-blacks. I never get involved with all these black haters, because these people, they will send you back into slavery. They can't be trusted.